doing now. Probably with someone else. He's probably got you in his arms right now, where I should have been. He's loving you as I should have loved you, as I would still love you. Maybe he treats you badly, and yet you accept it. Maybe you think in the dark night when he's finished having his way with you and you lie while he falls asleep, you lie staring at the ceiling and you think of me and what could have been, and then you convince yourself, no. Why could we not be? Can't be in love. When I was on the bus and I saw that girl that I thought was you, I so wanted it to be you. Tried to convince myself of the differences that I saw. How I thought could it be possible that there could be someone so similar to you living right next to me, coming straight in front of me as I was thinking of you, as if to slap me in the face. And yet she walked off, and didn't even look at me. I meant nothing to her. Did I mean any more to you? Maybe leaving me was the hardest decision you ever had to take. Knowing that you loved me so much. Maybe knowing that this was the only way that our love could ever be that way. By just ending it. So that it never would fall apart, it would never break. It would go on forever like Romeo and Juliet. I lie awake just looking at your photos. Looking at your eyes staring back at me. The warm smiles. Just wishing they were there for me. I loved you. I still do. Why did it have to be so hard? Why couldn't it have worked? So many things in my life I've wanted. Like the boy at Christmas who never got his presents. Left wanting. One life to be had, one chance only. To be denied the very thing that he always wanted. To be loved. Yet when I talk at work to people who do not know what tragedy has taken place, they talk of love in such an unusual way to the way that I think. They talk of it as much as if it was shopping or any ordinary thing that can just be purchased and bought and sold and moved on. I remember one of them said, it doesn't matter what the person's like, as long as she's attractive. As if it is just the outside shell that men need to fall in love with. Am I so different? Is that why I failed? then could I find the same love that I found in you and that woman on the bus, but I could not. For even though she looked like you, she was not you inside. And yet for this man at the place where I work, he could find the love, as he calls it, that he would need to find. Men and women on a Friday night choose to fall in love momentarily with each other as if it was just like eating or sleeping or drinking. Relationships like the rising of the sun and the setting of the moon. Nothing more, nothing special. One day with one person, then the next. Is that what love has become? And here I am, pining over love, 5 years gone, a love that never even took place, a love that was just longing and pinpointed by moments of pain. Like the kind you'd find in a classic novel of Charles Dickens or Jane Austen. Yeah, this was real. A real love that could never take place. A love that was destroyed by distance. By the problems that we create. And yet in life we can make anything happen. What is it that fuels a man to go and steal another man's property? Or another man's heart? And yet we could not even do something that was not bad. We couldn't even find a way to make our love happen. We let it dwindle, we let the flame go out. We blew it out, and we just sat there, watching it, till it stopped and there was no more. Why do I bother to make these recordings? And you haven't even listened to one, and you will never listen to them because you've moved on. Maybe you've become like modern man who on Friday night has his love and then gives it back again. Who doesn't care about the pain and suffering of the heart, doesn't want romantic dreams and a city of clouds, just wants his bit of fun, just wants his fill, and then he's done. Is that my future too? What shall become of me now that I am this broken man that just lives and yet does not? What shall become of me?